It was an image that stopped Kenya in its tracks. October 14th, 2025, Moi Barracks, Eldoret, the President of the Republic of Kenya, Dr. William Ruto, stepped onto the parade grounds wearing full military combat fatigues, jungle green, KDF patches, and a badge stitched with his initials WSR.
Wananchi wazalendo, mnavyoshuhudia hivi sasa, Mheshimiwa Rais akipeana heshima yake kwa bendera ya kikosi cha 9.
The crowd felt silent, cameras flashed, and social media exploded. For the first time since assuming office in 2022, Ruto appeared not as the politician, not as the economist, but as Commander-in-Chief. Behind him stood Chief of Defense Forces General Charles Kahariri and Defense ESO Pantuya, but all eyes were on Ruto because this was not the usual suit and tie president. This was something deeper, symbolic, maybe even strategic. KDF Day traces back to October 14th, 2011, the launch of Operation Linda Nchi, when Kenyan troops crossed into Somalia to combat Al-Shabaab. It became an annual moment to honor service, sacrifice, and national defense.
To love, to respect, and to make sacrifices for each other. You will forever be remembered in our hearts. We will remember you at sunrise. We will remember you at sunset. We will always remember you eternally. Your acts of valor remain indisputable. Your memories will indelibly remain imprinted in the hearts and minds of Kenyans.
Presidents have marked this day differently. Mwai Kibaki, ever reserved, never wore the uniform. Uhuru Kenyatta and Daniel Arap Moi, however, often did, projecting command and unity with the armed forces. So when Ruto, known for his populist yet civilian style, chose to wear military fatigues this year, may saw it as a shift, a message, but what message exactly?
Good morning, Your Excellency. Good morning, General. How are you? Very good. Good morning, Your Excellency. Good morning, my friend. How are you? Very good.
Military attire carries weight. It is not fashion, it is authority. In political psychology, a uniform can blur lines between civilian leadership and military command, reminding citizens of who holds ultimate power. For some, Ruto's decision echoed a commander asserting control amid rising insecurity and internal political noise. For others, it was simply patriotic, a moment of respect toward men and women who serve under his command.
In honor of Operation Linda Nchi heroes. Your Excellency, this monument commemorates the sacrifice and success of the Kenya Defense Forces, officers and service members who participated in Operation Linda Nchi.
As one analyst put it, quote, wearing the uniform does not make him a soldier, but it reminds the country that he is the boss of them all. But the question lingered, why now? Why this year? Online, the reactions were instant and divided. Supporters celebrated the move. Tweets read, quote, finally, a president who identifies with our troops. Others wrote, strong, confident commander-in-chief energy. Kenyans saw pride, unity, and patriotism, especially in a region facing threats from Al-Shabaab. But not everyone was impressed. Critics accused Ruto of political theatre, arguing that his sudden embrace of the military look came at a suspicious time. Amid economic discontent and public criticism over governance, some asked, quote, is this solidarity or a distraction? Was the camouflage meant to honor the troops or to camouflage something else? Ruto's military debut did not happen in a vacuum. Kenya faces a complex security landscape, border tensions, banditry in the North Rift, and peacekeeping missions abroad. But back home, there is unrest, teacher strikes, rising food prices, and growing political fractures within Kenya Kwanza. Wearing that uniform in Eldoret, his political backyard, was perhaps more than symbolism. It may have been a calculated show of command, a reminder for both allies and critics the president is still in charge. As he inspected the parade, the message was clear: discipline, order, control. But the interpretation, that remains up for debate.
In honor of Operation Linda Nchi heroes. Your Excellency, this monument commemorates the sacrifice and success of the Kenya Defense Forces, officers and service members who participated in Operation Linda Nchi.
What does it mean when a leader chooses the military over the civilian look? For some, it is reassurance. For others, it is a warning. Ruto's gestures has reignited discussions about power, optics, and leadership style. Should Kenya's president embody the military spirit or preserve the distinction between the barracks and the status? In the end, one thing is undeniable: KDF Day 2025 will be remembered not for the speeches, not for the parade, but for the single image of President William Ruto standing tall in uniform. A moment of pride or a message of power? That is for Kenyans to decide. Newsroom, Maisha TV, Reader, Kering Chebet.